Guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a first impression of one of Charlotte Tilbury's product, and this is my first time that I am gonna try it and whatnot. So this is what I'm talking about. The product is called the Film Star Bronze and Blush Glow with Mini Powder Brush, which is available on her website. I got this at her website. So this is what it looks like. This is a $75. This is just the packaging right here. So this is kind of like one of her famous palette, which is the Bronze and Glow. I wanted to get that one, but when I saw this, I'm like, I love blush. I don't really care for highlighter that much, so I picked this one up instead of the other palette that is her original palette. So this is really interesting because it has a brush in it, which is really nice. For the price, it is kind of like a little bit expensive, of course, but you know, you get a little brush with it. And so this is the palette right here, and this is a duo. So this is the brush right here, and it has a name in it, Charlotte Tilbury. And let's see if this is a, whoa, it's a soft brush. Not bad. It is very cute though, but this is really good for travel size brush, you know. So the first impression, especially this is my first time you know, trying this duo right here. This is a palette, and this is kind of like not, I mean, if you have Charlotte Tilbury already, you know how it looks like, but this is my first time. So this is really pretty. Blush is 10 grams and the bronzer is 12.5 grams. It is actually a really fancy and heavy packaging. It doesn't feel like plastic or whatsoever, so this is really pretty. I love it, and it's kind of like rose gold. It's not gold, it's rose gold. I'm not sure if the other palette is gold because I don't have it. I might get that later on. So this is what it looks like. I don't know why there's not much people who talks about this palette, I mean this duo right here, because this is really stunning. So there's no shade whatsoever. So this is what it looks like. So this is the bronzer on this side. I don't want to flash you, but there's a really big mirror right there, so you guys can see is right there, and it's really nice. And so the blush is really stunning, pink, baby pink, but not like a really pink. It's just a subtle baby pink, as you guys can see. It's right there. See, that's the bronzer right there, and then this is the blush. And my first initial, just looking at the bronzer, it is kind of like a little light. This kind of like, to me, at first look, you can just tell that this is made for light to medium. I'm not even sure if medium works for this, but I am kind of like a medium, light medium skin tone, something like that. So I'm really interested to know if the bronzer will show up on my skin, but it probably will. So let me swatch it for you, the bronzer. I'm not sure if this is her new reformulated bronzer just for this palette. Oh no, the bronzer doesn't show up on my swatching. Alright, the bronzer has a little bit sparkles in it, like a little bit glowy stuff, but it's not really, you know, doesn't show. But it is kind of nice because it kind of like glows. I don't think you guys can see it. I'm kind of like I'm kind of scared right now. The bronzer is the one I'm really interested to try too, but it's right there. So we'll see if it will show on my cheeks. And then the blush looks like a peachy pink. I thought it'd be like a pink, but it's really a really pretty peachy pink. So you guys can see that. It's right there. Oh my gosh, now the blush is probably really gonna be pretty on me. So the bronzer is kind of a little bit disappointing on the swatching, but we'll see anyway. So it says right here, it's amazing what clever bronzing, contouring, and blusher tricks can do to sculpt and enhance your facial framework. So let's go ahead and try this, that way you know you guys can watch other videos. So anyway, this is what I'm gonna be using as well. Let's see if I don't have any bronzer or blush on my face right now. So it kind of actually, it's not powdery whatsoever, but just a little dab of your brush, it kind of, you know, transfer to the brush right away. So I'm going to see if this will show up. That way you can tell if you're like a light medium or medium skin tone like I am, at least you get to see this bronzer, if this will show up on your skin or on my skin right now. I don't think it shows that good on my skin right now. I'm not sure if you guys can tell the difference, but I can't tell a difference. It did kind of show a little bit, but nothing with bronzer. Alright, so in my first impression, it's kind of like 50-50 because I don't mind having a subtle bronzer. That way it doesn't look muddy on my skin and it doesn't really show up like a bronzer makeup. But this one, it does kind of look like a sun glow to me, and it is kind of pretty on me. But man, this will not show up on any other skin tone, like darker than my skin tone. Come on, Charlotte Tilbury. This is kind of like a little disappointing. Like, what if other skin tone wants to get this too? They can't get this. The blush is probably gonna show up for everybody, but the bronzer, come on. Alright, so that's my first impression. I'm just gonna tell you right straight, that way, you know, save us some time. Alright, so the blush is right there. So the brush is really nice, by the way. It's really soft. So the blush is right. I'm just gonna use the same brush because why not? Alright, so the blush is really stunning. As you guys can see, it did give me a really pretty glow. Nothing with bronzer and blush. It has a glow in it, doesn't it? Look at that. I have a little highlighter going on, but I'm talking about my cheeks right now. I love the blush. It is very subtle. It's very light. I like it. So, let me go ahead and apply the bronzer on my side, my other cheekbone. I actually kind of like drag the bronzer to my cheeks as well. That way it kind of, you know, blends with the blush, because it is kind of pretty like that. It doesn't look very fake when you do that. Look at that. It did give me a glow, sunny glow that is not fake looking. So I like that. Man, the blush is really, really stunning. Look at that, it just totally gives a glow. I'm not sure if it's washing off, but it's really, really pretty. I love the blush. Okay, I'm not gonna add some more because it feels like I'm gonna look like a clown if I keep. Alright, so this is what it looks like on me. That's the blush and the bronzer. This is stunning. Look at that, it just looks like my own blush. And then the bronzer is just melting. I mean, it's just kind of like, you know, just sun glow. It's pretty. Okay, so my first impression of this product right here. Alright, so the bronzer is a little bit disappointing because it doesn't, well, to me, I like it because, you know, I'm light medium skin tone. But other skin tone that is darker than mine cannot use the bronzer, so the blush is probably okay. So that is kind of like a little bit 50% disappointing, but I really like it because it did kind of show, you know, really pretty on my skin tone because it just looks like a sun glow to me. And I don't like bronzers that are so obvious anyway, so this one is just kind of like a subtle bronzer, so I don't really mind it. So anyway, for the price that I paid for this, I love the blush. The bronzer is also pretty for me, but it's just disappointing to some. And then the brush is really, really stunning, and she probably sell this on a bigger size. So this is really, 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 really nice. It's so soft and it's a good quality brush. So I don't have a problem with it. So overall, my first impression of this new product that she released last year is this is an awesome deal if you guys are thinking about it. And so I'm just trying to tell you that the bronzer might not show the way you want it to show. It's very subtle bronzer to my opinion, so I like it because I don't like a you know, obvious bronzer. As you can see, it just gives me some sort of a tannish, you know, it feels like I just went to the beach. So I'm definitely thinking of getting her other her original duo like this, which is the bronzer and the glow, because I love the whole duo. It just works on my skin tone for some reason, and it really looks so pretty. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Oh, is this worth it? Is this worth it? Is this worth it? To me, it is. I really like it. It's $75. You can get it at Tilbury.com and Nordstrom, I believe, and I will link the other website down below where else I can find this for you guys. But if you really want to get it at her website, Tilbury.com. $75. It is worth it to me because there is a brush with it. And I just really like the product. It just, you know, like, I love, you know, subtle makeup because it's just, you know, I like simple makeup look on me. It just, you know, that's just what I like. And if you like that too, go grab yours. It's really, really stunning. So anyway, I will see you again on my next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and if you did, thank you so much for subscribing in this channel and supporting this channel. And I will see you again later. Bye guys.